X Harper here, WWE2K20. Okay, in this video, I'm going to keep it nice and simple. I'm just going to go through some of the bugs and the glitches that I've found while I've been going through the create a superstar, edit a superstar stuff. So I'm going to jump in straight into the alternate attires that I've done so far on the game. And we're just going to look at these. I'm going to go through each one of them and I'll go through some of the glitches. Now, I know there's more. There's going to be a ton more. So if you know any major bugs that need to be added to this, please, please, please leave a comment. Let me know the extra ones that I miss out in the video. But let's start with the easy one, Dude Love. In fact, before we start, let's do generics. Firstly, on most of these guys, I've actually used the entrance attire pose from their entrance attire. Now, if you don't understand what I mean, I'll show you with Hollywood Hulk Hogan. If I go into edit, it loads up, and as you can see, he's got this generic pose. That's all good. But if we go into menu screen pose, as you can see, I've selected the entrance attire to be the pose, okay? But for some reason, what the game does, it always goes back to the ring attire pose. I don't know why it does it, but that's the game. We all know that there are so many issues on this thing. It's a broken mess. And this is one of those little bugs that really annoys me, because obviously I don't want to give Hulk Hogan his entrance attire in his ring attire just for the sake of a menu screen pose. And as you can see, it comes back up. Even though I just saved it, it just goes straight back, resets. So the only workaround is that you have to make sure that you edit the normal pose to whatever you want it to be, which is what I did with Hogan, and then you get that one. So that's one of the generic issues that I've found. The second one is that you can't actually upload any of these creations to community creations if anything has been edited. Okay, now when I say anything has been edited, it has to be something that is user edited. So if you attach a new piece of attire that's already in the game, that's not a problem. The game doesn't worry about that. For example, I've been able to upload Dude Love. However, with Hollywood Hogan, you can see on his hat that I've got the word Hollywood where the Hulk Still Rules would have been. Because I've added that text, that attire cannot be uploaded to community creations. It's a joke. I think it's just ridiculous that that happens. But the glitch is, if you add anything yourself that isn't a default attire part or creation piece within the game, then it will not upload to community creations. So just be aware of that. The other generic one I can show you through the Disciple. I've uploaded the Disciple. So this glitch allows you to upload it, but it doesn't allow you to download it, and it's actually reset it. So as you can see, the hair dye was a different color completely, and it's reset now to the original. So that's what you get if you download this attire. Of course, the same thing happened. This is my menu screen pose, which looks to me way better. But like I said, I did the hair dye, and for some reason it doesn't keep the hair dye in the game. I think this is one of the common ones that people have been reporting from the very beginning, so I'm not gonna butcher that point anymore. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into individual guys that I've created, and I'm gonna show you little elements that I've noticed from those creations that are wrong with the game. Let's have a look first. Let's go to Mark Henry. Mark Henry's an interesting one, because this one really pees me off and I can't figure it out. So nothing wrong with Mark Henry. I am a fan of the Nation of Domination. I actually kind of wish that the New Day would become the Nation of Domination. I wish that they would do like a 2.0, because it would be, if they ever turn heel, that would be a perfect faction for them to turn into, in my opinion. I think the way that everything is with race in the WE right now, that stable would actually be a really good, it would just be over, in my opinion. I think it would do really well and get loads of heat. knowing WE at the moment, though, people would actually support them more, and they'd be more of a face stable because of it. But anyway, I love the Nation of Domination. I have it on every game that I play, every time I play this game. Whether it's 2K18, 19, 20, whatever, I always get Nation of Domination in. But if we go to the menu screen pose, and if we go here, what you can see is that I've added the little cap that Mark Henry wore, and you'll notice that he's got his little Nation of Domination red, yellow, green stripes on his head. Okay, that's awesome, right? We go in here, and look, it's reset the green part alone, not the yellow or the red, just the green part, to white. Don't know why it does this. I just checked it before I made this video to double check. Even if I go in and edit it again, and I'll show you anyway so that you can see what this glitch is. So I went into the head. That sounded weird. I went into the head part within creation mode. I edited it. Obviously, I don't want to change anything other than the color. So I go into the color. Oh, that's the wrong part. Let's come back out of this. I think it might be that one, because that was the third one that I did. Color, first color. There you go. So I set it to that. You can see that the color's even saved. I accept it. Accept. Keep accepting all the way back out. It should have saved, right? Looks great there. And then when I go back in, oh, now it's done it to 2 parts. So there you go. It gets worse. For some reason, the game isn't saving the color. It's basically setting it or resetting it to white. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's part of the problem with the game. It is something I think I might be able to fix or work around. It may just be that I need to go back and recreate the parts, but it's definitely a glitch that I wanted to highlight. It's a bug. It shouldn't be in the game. That's not how it should work. The way that you originally set apart color, shape, style, all of that stuff is the way that it should always stay once you've saved it. So the fact that it resets that is definitely a bug. Like I said, I'm not really touching the game at the moment, so it doesn't bother me. I'll go back in and do this when the new patch is out. But that is one of the things that I noticed with Mark Henry's attire. Next, I think I'm going to show you Hulk Hogan. Again, this one is one that has been posted on social media endlessly. I think everybody knows that this is an issue within the game. And there's a generic glitch here that I'll talk about with Macho Man as well. But again, you can see that his hair, even though this is Hulk Hogan's attire, his hair, his ear, they glitch through the cloth. It looks disgusting. It looks horrible. Why would you do that? Why would you allow your game to glitch through the cloth like that? I just don't like it. It looks horrible. It looks messy. And it's unprofessional. Like, do it right. Anyway, that aside, the thing that I actually wanted to pull up with him was, if I go to the attire, let's do his ring attire. If I edit this, and again, let's go to his head, and then let's just remove the bandana. Everyone knows and everyone's seen this is a major glitch. It's got like, it's like they've added a base template for his hair model, which again, as we all know, let's laugh at the fact that Hogan has half of his hair back miraculously. He was bald, people, just in case you didn't know. But then obviously the glitch is here. You can see that the movable part of the hair has stuck to where the bandana finished, so that it's just lazy development. They couldn't be bothered to just put his hair correctly into the game so that when you delete the bandana, everything looks normal. I also don't know quite what's going on with this little thing under his chin. It's a bit droopy. I mean, it's a nice touch for the fact that he's 70 years old, but the Hogan that I want to play was in his late 40s, I believe, when he was in WCW. He was even younger than that in WWF and WE. So why that has been included, I don't understand. I know that they've tried to like make the old Hogan scan look younger, which I find really bizarre because it doesn't kind of work. My only other sort of gripe, and this isn't a glitch, this is definitely something I'm upset about. The body is not Hulk Hogan's body, and a lot of people will say, oh, that's a load of crap. This is not Hogan's body. I don't care what anybody says. The old Hogan wasn't that defined because he was on steroids. The 1990s version of Hulk Hogan, he wasn't defined, he was just bulked up. So it was closer to this shape, but he didn't have any of that definition. And then the late 90s Hogan thinned out because he stopped taking steroids, and so his arms actually maintained most of their mass, but his chest and his waist in particular thinned out, and his face really thinned out. Hogan looked completely different in WCW than he did in WWF, WWE. Then obviously as he got older, he just started getting a little bit fatter because it's obviously harder to stay thin the older you get. And so then he ends up looking a little bit more bulky. But again, he didn't have that definition. I've never seen such a large six-pack in all my life. That each of his abs are bigger than my face. It's insane. Anyway, that's a small gripe rather than a glitch. So let's come out of here. I'm not going to save any of this crap. Let's come right out. I can't even upload that either, and I love my creation for Hogan. I've got all the custom logos ready to put on his outfit, and I can't even upload it. I need to stop myself having a rant about that though. Okay, so let's go to Goldberg. Goldberg's not a big one. I'm not going to go into Goldberg's. I've created a WCW attire for him. My big issue with Goldberg is the arm tattoo. In WCW, he didn't have the right arm tattoo, the one that's on his right bicep, the inner bicep, the skull, whatever it is. He got it, I think, late in WCW. That's actually the truth. But the 1997 debut all the way through, I think, till late 98, maybe early 99, he didn't have that. And he's recognised without having that tattoo. I get that they've probably done a modern scan, but if you're going to give us the WCW as the original download, because his attire is all plain black, right? It's the WCW style. Don't give us the tattoo from his WWE run, or what he's known for his WWE look and run. I wish they would let us remove tattoos. That's what I'm getting at here, as well as other things, which brings me to my next point. Dude Love. Let's have a look at Dude Love. I'm going to go into Dude Love. Now, I'm probably going to destroy my own game and cry by doing this, because it took me ages to sort it out. In fact, I'm not. I'm just going to show you the attire. I'm not going to do it because I'm so scared. But you'll notice that obviously Mankind doesn't have a mask on. There is a glitch in the game that allows you to take the mask off. This is a glitch in itself because 2K should have allowed us to have mask removal for Mankind's mask. They know that Dude Love's on the game because they've given us Dude Love's outfit. They know that Cactus Jack is on the game because they've given us Cactus Jack's outfit, and yet they didn't think to remove Mankind's mask and make that an editable part of his attire, which I just think is stupid. Anyway, what I'll do to show you, because I don't want to ruin that Dude Love, I'm going to show you how to do the glitch to get rid of it. But I don't want to touch Dude Love because it took me forever to get it to the point that you see there. So if we go into Superstar, so angry at this game. I'm like holding back a lot of my anger even though I'm really peed. I'm going to say this while I wait for stuff to load. I heard a guy complaining on Twitter saying those people bought the game and they're still complaining even though they were complaining before the game. Here's the thing. We complained about this game because we knew that there were problems, but we didn't know how bad those problems were. We bought the game in good faith that something would be fixed. Once we bought the game and realised it was a mess, now I'm at my last chance with 2K forever. If they don't resolve all the major issues in these fixes in the patch that's coming, then I leave the series full stop. I'm not even coming back for 2K21. They can keep their game and I will just play 2K19 for as long as I want. I've got better things to do with my personal time and with my life and health than to be bothered by really bad computer games being produced. So this is their last chance. This patch needs to fix as much as it can, which is why I'm trying to create these videos, because I want 2K to see them, to watch them, to change things that are in there. And hopefully, and I'm just hoping that after what 2K employees have told me personally, that things are going to be edited and changed. So let's get on to this mask and then we will finish this video. So the way that you glitch out the mask is pretty simple. You go into attire, let's just do it with this one, edit attire, you go to clothing, you go to head because that's where his mask is. Now you can't press square or whatever it is you press on Xbox to delete the mask, but what you can do is you can click R3, that's click it in, and it randomizes the mask and you end up with lucha masks and all kinds of things. Now this takes a bit of a while, so just be patient with me. The lucha masks don't work, and that's why I keep randomizing it. Just so you know, there's only 1 or 2 mask types that actually work with this. I'm going to try this one because it has parts that come away from the face, and let's see if that works. So what we do is we keep that part and then we go up to headgear and just give him any kind of mask and accept it. Okay, so that doesn't work. So we delete that and we go back here. So keep randomizing. You have to keep doing this until you find the mask that causes the glitch, basically. I know the ones that I've used before, so I'm waiting for those to appear so I can show you the exact way to do this. I'm hoping that the patch will resolve this issue completely anyway, but in the meantime, if you want to create Dude Love, if you want to create Mick Foley or Cactus Jack, then this is a way to do it. Okay, this sort of demon looking one usually works, and what I tend to do is I usually go to one of these masks. I don't even know why, but it glitches through. Okay, that doesn't actually work. I hope they haven't fixed this without telling us. Okay, that doesn't work. Awesome. I'm going to keep going until I find the one that I used, which could take forever because there are so many masks on this game. But this is the thing. This is all about trial and error. Dr. Gorilla Nuts was the guy on Twitter. If you go and follow him, he's the one who originally found this glitch. And he shared the process, and it worked. You can see that it works because I've got Dude Love without the mask. But it doesn't work for all of these masks, and unfortunately with randomize you can't select the exact mask. Let's try this one. This one should work. And again, you're just trying to find a mask that it basically causes a problem with. For me it's usually been that one, which is odd. Let's accept it. No, it definitely isn't that one then. Okay, let's see if I can find... See, you can't actually pick a mask, so you have to randomize it, which makes this whole process really convoluted. Too long, but it's fine. It's worth it for the glitch. That's the whole point. If you can get the end result, which is removing Mankind's mask, that's all we're doing this for at the end of the day. So that's why I'm scrolling. And again, this is a boring part of the process, but this is why being a creator on this game takes so long, because we have to find all this stuff out. We have to play and tinker with the game, try and find these issues wherever they lie, and then we have to post them, show you guys about them like I'm doing in a video. But unfortunately it just means that it's taking a little bit longer. This is actually the longest it's ever taken me to find this one specific mask that I used. So let's see if it just comes up in the next sort of minute or so. It's like my thumb is beginning to ache from pressing the R3 button. Let's see. Like I said, the ones that usually work are actually the demon masks. I'm surprised the other one didn't work, funnily enough. And I'm hoping that this glitch will also work with the Fiend as well. So you can try this with any mask on the game. That's something I should have said probably earlier, but I'm telling you now, so it doesn't matter. You can do this with Kane, you can do it with Rey Mysterio, anybody with a mask. You can randomize it, and then you can cause this game to glitch out and do it. All I'm looking for, though, is one specific mask that I know works for me. It's how I managed to get the mask off myself after I heard the fix from Dr. Gorilla Nuts. The problem is with pressing R3 consistently is sometimes you end up skipping over the exact mask that you're looking for, which is really annoying. But like I said, all these face masks that stick more or less to the face, they're not a problem. It's only ones that sort of tend to protrude from the face itself and have more bulk and mass to them. And these don't have mass because they're like one skin type material. So come on, there's got to be one on here. 2K know that I'm doing this video. I know it. I just know it. Let's see if I can find this mask, man. I'm going to pursue this for another minute. Can't believe this. Okay, this is the mask that I used, and this is the one that glitched out. So I'm going to have to try a couple of different ones because I know that this mask works. There you go. So that has... Any that have like the do not circle in the bottom left corner, these are the ones that you should choose. Select it, and then it will come up with this message that says you can't use those parts at the same time. Would you like to unequip the part below and equip the one you selected? Yes. Done that. Accept that. Then delete it, and voila, you have removed all of the mask parts, and Mankind's beautiful face is available. And that's it, guys. That's literally how you do it. Now, as you can see, a hilarious glitch that happens after is that Mankind I don't know if this happens with other wrestlers, but whenever I did it with him, it worked. He loses his pants. I don't know why, but he loses them. It's like this really sadistic, perverted thing. If you take the mask off, the pants are coming with it. So you can just go in and put the pants back on and select those. I'm not going to save this, but that's what I did with Dude Love. Sometimes when you save it, it resets the mask, which is really frustrating, and you just have to go back in and keep doing it until the game saves it. And that's what happened with my Dude Love. Eventually, I managed to just save it all and everything was okay. And that was it. So, for the created wrestler parts, if you've seen any parts of this game that glitch out, that bug, please leave a comment, leave your feedback. I'm sending this to 2K every time. They're going to have to be bored stiff with what I'm about to show them, but I want them to see all of this so that they fix the game properly in this next patch. We don't have much time to get feedback in, so the quicker you respond, the better it is. I am going to be mentioning some of the top producers of the game on these tweets when I post about the video, so please make sure you interact. Let them know what the glitches are. Be kind, be respectful. There's no need to tell them the game's crap. We all know that. I've said it in the video. We all know that right now, but they've told me that they're trying to fix as much as they possibly can with this next patch. They said that we're going to be surprised at how much they fix. So I don't know what that means, but that's what I've been told. So make sure you watch this and then make sure you comment. Give it a like. If you don't like the video and give it a thumbs down, please leave constructive criticism as a comment. Don't just put the thumbs down. There's no point to it. It doesn't help anybody. It just makes yourself feel better, maybe. I don't know. But that's it from me on this video. I hope that that's helped. I hope it showed you some of the issues within the Superstar creation edit mode. I'm going to try and do a couple more bug videos today. May even get time to look at the Fiend, but to be quite honest, I've got some other things going on with Twitch, so I'm also doing some Twitch videos as well. That's the end of this one. I'll see you soon. I'm X Harper. This is WE2K20.